Hello, everyone. Hi. It's a new feature on YouTube. You don't have to go through Google Hangouts no more. It's awesome. So we're going to see who all pops over. Do some makeup tonight, guys. Hey, Douglas, how are you? That's good. I'm trying this new thing. YouTube just came out with this new thing, I guess, where you can do live streams like you do on your telephone. I think that's pretty cool. Week is shit. Trying to wait to see who all comes in. I bet it's cold up there where you are, Douglas. I see I got 2 people in here. 11 degrees right now. Ooh, it's like 17 here. Brr. Let's see. I don't know if she'll be up or not, but I'm going to check and see if my Simply is going to be up. Let's see. Ooh, it's chilly in here. Ooh. So how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a good New Year's. Turn this a little bit so I can kind of do my thing. Okay. Do I need to clean those up? I need to figure out what my thing is so I can clean them up. Be right back, guys. Be right back. I know, I saw that. I'm not used to this thing. I'm not, but I kind of like it though. I'm gonna pull my hair back. All right, and Miss Simply should be coming on soon. I'm just gonna pull my hair up, pull it back some. Thank you, thank you. I'm about to do a makeup tutorial. Anyways, that's my wig that I'm gonna put on in a little bit. I'm actually uploading my very first actual video, but I've got something to show you. Simply, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. I went to Ulta Beauty and I bought me a Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh, that's cool. So this is what the palette looked like. Now, don't get jealous. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. So I'm going to try those out tonight. I'm going to do some, I'm going to show how to actual contour, and I'm going to do some different eyeshadows and eyeshadow techniques and stuff that I found on Pinterest. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you, sweetheart? I've been a little sick. I've just been a little off my game, all that stuff. So, but I'm back now. I was actually shopping Simply when you were live. Hey, Kimberly. How have you been doing, Cheryl? All right, let me get started here because it is so cold. I'm not cold. I've got a little space heater that I stole from Anthony. No, hold on. Let me do this real fast. I'm going off of pictures off of my phone, guys. So if I look away, that's what I'm doing. I have a mirror set up right here. I'm actually in our guest bedroom. I set it up tonight so that I could go live. It's nice, peaceful, quiet. I'm glad everybody came. Make sure you thumbs up. Keep my screen on. All right. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I don't like the color, though. I'm ready to change the color. The first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do, and my brightness is way too bright for this. Let's see. Maybe that might be too low. I'm going to show you how to do that look first. It's a woman. However, it looks like a drag queen at the end of the result. So I'm going to show you how to do that, all that good stuff. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, I'm excited. I want to do it so bad. Now, I don't know what's going on. My room's just turned a different color. I think it's because of my phone just changed it a different color. I'm glad you're home, Cheryl. I'm really glad you're home, baby. All right. So we're gonna go with the dark color first. I know. Let's see. Maybe it's this thing. Let's adjust the lighting here. There we go. Now we're back on. Okay, so I'm gonna use my. Nope, I'm not. Actually, I have a free sample. Let me find it because I needed Simply's help with it. If I can find it, I just stuck it in there. Okay. Simply, have you ever heard of it? It's called Bye Bye Pores Primer. It's an oil-free, poreless, skin-perfecting serum. Let's see. Okay, do I put that on before I put my makeup and let it dry? Because if I like it, I'm going to get some. But I like my Too Faced stuff that you got me too, so. I'm going to do that real fast. While you're answering that, I'm going to cut my music back on because I kind of like to listen to music a little bit, like relaxing type music. Don't want it to be too loud on you guys. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we'll wait to use that on another day then, because I don't want to keep everybody up. Let's see. So instead, I'll use my other favorite stuff. Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. Hi, Kimberly. Uh-oh. There it goes. There it goes. So because I have a bigger face than Simply, I use a little bit more. I just put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to dab it on different spots of my face. Bridge of my nose, because it seems to me that every time that I go to do my makeup or something, it likes to wipe off right there. So so now I'm going to just rub that in. I didn't think STS was going live tonight, so I'm rubbing that all in. And the thing I guess I love about this stuff is it does not take long for it to dry. And I've been trying to, I need some new tweezers. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my base. I love it. It makes my face feel so good. Now I'm just going to apply my base all over my head, like so. You just want to kind of get it in there. Hi, Marie. How are you, baby? get down on my neck. All right. Oh, there's one thing. Just gonna get this over here. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. No, I don't like that. We'll keep that right there. You make stick. I'm great, Marie. Simply, it's really, really not that hard. It's just all about how much you put on, and you got to do it one at a time. So I'm going to take my little sponge that I got here. It's got multiple colors on it, what have you. And I'm just going to kind of dab it in. You don't, when you're using the pan stick, you don't want to do this motion because then it can wipe it off. You just want to dab it on. Like I said, I have a mirror set up right here, so if I'm not actually looking in here, I will come back over to this. Let me fix that light over there because it's a little bright. Bear with me, guys. All right. Let's see if that helps out any. It does a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, I can't, a stick foundation works a lot better for drag queens and female illusionists because it goes on a lot better. Now, whenever it gets down to my neck, I do kind of rub it in. And see, that light is still a little bright. There we go, guys. Now that's so much better. And see, you can just kind of pull it around. Well, it's one of those green lanterns. It's got the light on. It's a desk lamp over there. That one's behind me, actually. So it's doing like a shadow. So it's doing good. All right. Now, what I'm looking at here. Hold on. Oh, sorry, guys. My video just got done saving, so I will be uploading it later. I'm going to take the lightest shade that I have, which is Porcelain, and it's by Maybelline Fit Me. It's a shine-free and balanced foundation. It's got the little thing in the middle. What you're going to do is you want to go in your T-zone. Whenever I say the T-zone, that means right in between your eyebrows, right here. And you're going to do a triangle. So you're going to go over. And it don't have to be like super duper perfect, guys. So you want it to kind of look like that. There we go. That's good, Cheryl. Then you want to go down the bridge of your nose. Just straight down, okay? But you don't want to go all the way to the button of the nose. All right? That's where you want to stop. So let's go down. So if you can kind of see, there you go. Now you can see where I stopped right here at the button, okay? Then you want to take this color and you're wanting to go under the eye and at the nose. You want to go up to your hairline, okay? And you want to do 3 of these motions. You really want to pack that on. So it'll look like that. Well, hopefully she'll come on. So you want to do that on both sides. Just so it'll kind of look like this. Then, of course, your T-zone is right there. Okay. Now, what I'm looking at here, and I've never done this before. Well, I have done this. So you want to go to the jawline right here to where the opening of your ear right here is. And you want to go down. Just on the jawline. Okay, and you want to bring it up. Like so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you want to do that on both sides. And then you just want to complete it on your chin. Okay? So you want it to kind of look like a chin strap. Now, I saw this. I've never done it before. It looked weird, but I'm going to try it tonight just to kind of see what it looks like. Because look, I'm doing my makeup, and she contoured her face. This is Charity, everyone. She's cold. Freezing. Oh, I definitely will, Kimberly. Oh, look, they even know your real name. Hey, Taylor.
Oh, shit. Hey, Kimberly.
Anyways, yes. Anyways, so she did that, but that's the final result of it.
Whoa.
So that's what I'm doing.
How the hell did she go from that to that?
Right, I don't know, but that's weird to me. Sorry, guys, I'm talking right down in here. We've never highlighted that. But
that
I am
part here underneath the nose.
Where it goes like this.
I can see in the mirror. Yeah.
We've never done that.
I've always done the lighter base underneath the nose, above the lip. And then the
I do right there. I do my Cupid's arrow. But from what the picture is showing, guys, is it showing it going down almost like a goatee, I would say, wouldn't you? Like a goatee?
Like
Shut your face.
is she on?
No.
Oh, tired queen.
And of course, you get people.
He's live.
You get people bothering you in the middle of the
Oh,
thing.
shut up! I was coming to say bye to you,
Bye,
you fat
pumpkin.
monkey.
Bye, pumpkin.
Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Much love and lip gloss.
Oh, whatever.
And then I want to kind of go up just a little bit more on my chin right there.
I still don't know how she went from that to that.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to do this tonight, guys. Okay, so that's your lighter color. So like I said, you want to start with your middle, like your normal natural base, the thing that just covers all, that just covers all of your face. And then you want to start with your highlight. That's your lighter color, okay? And you want to do your T-zone. You want to do your cheekbones. You want to do your chin strap, so your jawline. I do my Cupid's arrow just because it gives it more of a bouncier look. I go right up to here. Right in here is empty, other than with regular base. And on my chin, but I'm trying this out. I'm calling it the goatee. We'll just call it the goatee, guys. Thank you, Simply. So I'm going to now use the darkest color I have, okay, and it's called Coconut. That's how dark it is, guys. That is how dark it is. This is the darkest shade. It's in shade 355. And from what I'm seeing, if you go kind of like right up in here, she's got it going. Oh, wait a minute. I see something different, guys. I see something else. It looks like she took this and kind of went over like the top of her eyebrows. Maybe to accentuate them. So we're going to try it. I just want to see what it looks like. Hey, TPG, how are you? Now we're going to take the coconut. And from what I'm looking at here, right, is it goes on right here. And you just want to kind of pull it. Now, see how dark that is? You only need a little bit, because if not, you're going to get real dark real fast. So you kind of want to go like that. Now, what I do is I will actually just draw a few lines. And this just helps with shading up there at the top, okay? All right, let's see. Let me get a... Okay, TPG, let me show you what look I'm doing. Uh-oh, you can't see it. Hold on a minute. I'm going for that look right there. Okay? Now, once I get all this on, then I will show y'all the picture of where, of what I'm doing, okay? So now, this empty spot right in here, you want to go to your hairline. You just want to kind of bring it down. Okay? Just bring it down like that. Same thing with this side. Now, this is very important because either you can make your nose look huge, or you can make it look very cinched in, okay? But what you're going to do is where it's the lightest, you want to go right outside of that. Just like that, guys. So see how it already looks? All right, have fun. And then you want to just go on the button of your nose with it. So see how if I'm sitting back, my nose automatically already looks skinnier. It just looks absolutely skinnier. Thank you, Justin. Now, what I like to do is make my bottom lip. I don't really have a bottom lip, so I like to make it a little bit bigger. You can do that with shadowing and with this. So kind of like that. And you see how my bottom lip just popped out? All right, let's see. Okay, now I see that she has kind of went under the chin strap just a little bit. And that looks about like, well, it's a little bit thicker right up in here. So we'll just make it a little bit bigger. I'm not ever scared because I always have my makeup wiped. So if I have to take something off, I'll take it off. All right, guys. So let me show you the picture. If you can see that one, that is what I'm going off of. I like to powder my face at the end. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender. Okay. I will definitely be doing that. My beauty blender. So now I'm going to blend everything. Okay. And this is just where you're going to pound your face. You're going to beat that mug. You're not going to drag it. You're not going to do any of that. You're just going to literally stand here and beat your head. If you're not feeling your brain moving, you're not doing it right. And what this is going to do is it's going to blend everything in. But you really want to get in there. You really want to work that stuff. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, horsehair gal. I'll get it out in a minute. So yeah, all you're doing now is you're just beating that mug. All the way in here. Now, I don't, like I said before, and I've said a long time, I don't like to edit videos. However, I edited this video. The only thing that I did do was I added credits and I added title. I will be uploading that video soon after we get done with this tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to come back on live and I'm going to do more just eyeshadows. So I'm not going to do like my full face. I'm just going to do eyeshadows, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to get a little bit closer here just so I can get in there in my mirror, kind of see it. And I'm actually planning on turning this drag room. I'm going to turn it into my crafting room. All right, so what I'm going to do now, just because when you do blend it in, that lighter color is going to kind of cover up the darker color. So I'm just going to kind of go back over it just a little bit where I was, just to kind of darken it up a little bit, guys. And you'll be able to see where you went. If I don't read, I'm trying to get this All right, so what I'm going to use now, just to kind of blend the dark in, I have a different one. And of course, it already has stuff on it, which is kind of good with these. I've learned that when you first put your makeup and stuff on, it'll take it off until it gets enough product in there to soak it up. So this, I'm just going to kind of beat in because I really want you to be able to see the shadowing. Now the dark color, what that dark color is doing is it's contouring your face, okay? Well, I don't have a hoo-hoo, so I can't shove it up my hoo-hoo. Anyway, I don't have one tonight anyways. And I hope everybody likes my shirt that Tony bought me. I love sloths. They're my favorite animal. And so he got me this shirt for Christmas, my spirit animal. Okay, guys. Now, once you get that on, one more thing that I'm seeing here, and I'm actually really, really surprised about. And I'm going to make it a little bit lighter, but right above the eyebrow. And I've never done that before. So we're going to accentuate that a little bit more with the light. Kind of like that. Then I'm going to take my little beauty blender here. Just kind of dab it in again. But it really brought out the color in my eyes. Like my eyeshadow. My nose is itching me to death. I hope so. Yes, Jacqueline. Okay, so let's recap with which foundations I'm using, okay? I'm using the Fit Me, and my all-over coverage that I'm using would be Buff Beige 130, okay? It's called Buff Beige 130. My highlighting that I use is Porcelain. That's number 110. Okay, that's the lightest color that they have. Then the contouring is called Coconut 355. That is the darkest one. And as you can see, and it's blended, you can really see it. All right, guys and gals, let's see. Now, before I get any further, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. This is new to me. I just bought it not too long ago, and I absolutely love it. It helps it to stick. It helps all the pigments to go on. What you do is you just put it all over the eyelid. So you're just going to kind of go just like this all over. And either you can put it in, a little bit more with the brush on that, or you can just take your finger, which I like to do, and I just kind of dab it in there. And then you just let that set. Okay? Yep, just let that set. Now we're going to do powders. Okay? horsehair gal, it works so good to contour your face and highlight your face because you're highlighting your features of your face. So like I have high cheekbones, I have a strong kind of like chin. Once I do this and I cut it with the contour, I have a very feminine face. I do smoke, so just FYI. Okay. Now I use two different types of powders. Okay. And these are my setting powders. This is what I put all over my face, just except for where it's white. I will not put the powder on the light color. Okay. I use the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium 02. It works really good. It comes with this. Well, CoverGirl has the Beauty Blender brush or powder puff or whatever you want to call it. That's what they have, and it works really great with applying it. Because what you're going to do is you're going to pack it in there. You're going to pack it onto the dark. It just gives your face that ultimate feel. And it's going to bring out the colors the contouring color. So if you see it's getting a little bit darker. Now, once I get to my neck, I will actually do a downward motion. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. So I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. Because if you remember, we put dark going down our nose on the sides and over the button of it. So you want to take just a tiny bit and just kind of scoop it down. Just like so. Okay. So all that's applied now. Looking good, looking good. Now, I'm going to go to my translucent powder. You can either use translucent powder or you can use baby powder. I love baby powder because it's so white and it really catches everything. But what I'm using now is by L'Oreal. It's Hydra Perfecti or Perfect. And it's in the shade of something. It says 50M, 90M. So I'm not sure. Here it is. 916 translucent. 916 translucent. And it's got like its own little thing. I'm not a big fan of this one. So I'm not going to use it. Ooh. Yeah, the air spun is awesome. And guys, that's actually what Simply Beautiful is saying is when a drag queen calls something baking, that's what they're doing. They're leaving the powder on and they're baking, or they're leaving their blush on and it's soaking into the makeup. Now we're just going to lightly press it in there. You don't want to beat your face with this one, okay? So you just want to lightly press it in. And when you're doing your eye makeup, you want to leave the powder, especially under your eyes, because then let's say that you're using a black eyeshadow. That way, if any of the pigment falls down, you can just brush it right off and it won't create a crazy kind of line, like a black smudge or something. But you want to go everywhere where the white was. And just lightly put it on. And you'll see me going back and forth from powder to brushing it off, to putting more powder on, to brushing it off again. You really want to get into that T-zone area. Well, to me, that's the only way you're going to learn, simply, is if they teach you. And I don't understand why some of these queens don't like to teach. They don't like their secrets to be told. To me, I don't care. You know, I want somebody to be happy. I want somebody to know what they're doing. Then you just kind of want to go down in a scooping motion on your nose, just on the bridge of the nose. You can fold it in half. You can do anything just to get it in there. And then you really want to pack it on the cheekbones, ladies. And gentlemen, if we have gentlemen in here. Yes, baking really does help. It really does. All right, let me do that. Now, when you're putting it on the bottom of your nose, while you're putting it on, you want to breathe out your nose, because you don't want all that powder inside of your, because you'll get conjunctivitis or something. Jacqueline, I leave my videos up so you can always reference them. And of course, ladies, you're not gonna put on as much as I'm doing. I am, first and foremost, I am a man. So I have to use a lot more makeup. All right. So let's do a recap real fast, okay? Because I do like doing recaps of what all I've used so far. So what I've used so far is Fit Me, Buff Beige 130. This is the all over cover. This is what you're going to put on your entire face and your neck first, okay? Then for highlighting all the light parts that you see, I did Fit Me Porcelain 110. For all the dark spots that you see, I did Fit Me Coconut 355. For my all over powder, I used Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the color medium number 2. with a powder puff from CoverGirl. That's, of course, all the powder goes here, here, down the nose, down the side of your nose, and all up here, right in here. For your highlighting powder, I use L'Oreal Hydra Perfect in translucent 916. That is all the white that you're seeing right now. Okay. Now I have an array of brushes that I have. These are what my Simply Beautiful gave me. But for the baking part, I'm going to use, and I don't know what this one's called. It's Lancome number 2 is what this is called. But this is what it looks like. It's kind of fat. Somebody told me it was like a foundation type brush or something like that. I don't know, but it works great for blush. Then I'm going to use what I like to use on my darker parts. It's the Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder by New York Color. And it's called an All Over Bronze Glow 724A. And as you can see, I need to get more. Oh, Lord. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our blush. It is amazing. And I just kind of circle it around because I want to get all these colors in here. There's dark brown, there's light brown, there's nude, all that. But it works great, ladies. Then you want to just go down wherever it's dark, okay? Now, this is like the real part of baking right here. You really want to get up there in your hairline, especially if, let's say, you have cancer or something of that nature where you've lost hair or you're like thinning and you wear wigs. You want to do that so that you can blend your wigs in there. You get really dark, as you can see. But don't worry, don't freak out. This is just the baking part, okay? So we are going to blend everything. Now you want to go down your chin strap, right underneath it where you put that dark, okay? Where you put that coconut color. All right, now, when I do my nose, I don't use this big brush. The reason why I don't use the big brush is because you don't have a lot of control with that brush at all. So what I like to use, let me see if I have it here. Yes. And I love the one that Simply gave me in my love box that she gave me. I'm not quite sure the name of it, so we're just going to call it the Simply brush. But it's angled. It's a little bit fat. It's almost like a miniature version of that blush brush that I did. So what I do is I just kind of blend both the dark and the lights together. Okay. And then you just want to go down the dark part of the nose. Now, you want to kind of connect this to the eyebrow a little bit. It just gives your nose more definition. So kind of like that. So as you can see, I'm baking now, okay? Since I'm baking, I'm going to need to put more translucent powder on. That way you're really able to see everything. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that one. So now you're just going to apply more, and you can apply it a little bit harder so that it'll really stick in there, okay? And remember, ladies, you're just layering. Basically, doing makeup is like painting by number. You just remember, you know, let's say that your all over base color is 1, and then the highlighting is 2. You got the dark color, which is 3. No, I'm not gluing my eyebrows down tonight. Actually, in this picture, she doesn't have hers glued down, so I'm not gluing mine down. I'm actually just gonna kind of color them in. All right. Now let me find my little brush here. To find that brush. I got it somewhere. Here it is. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't need as much as I'm putting on, but it's always good, especially to, you know, don't do it as dark as me, but do it though. All right, so I'm going to just use this kind of angled brush right here. And I'm going to take my blush again, okay? I'm going to take my little eyebrow brush that I've got duct taped because it broke. And I'm just going to kind of brush my eyebrows into place where I want them. This is going to brush some of the powder off, which is fine. It's okay. You want some of that powder to brush off with your eyebrows. This way you can really get in their eyebrows and get them going. Now, I'm going to just take this little angle brush here and just kind of color those in. You want to do a back and forth kind of motion where it's the most hair. If you wax your hair or you tweeze it, then once you start getting to where you start tweezing, you want to just do long strides going down. That's going to create your arch and create the shape that you want. Okay? All right, let me get back on here real fast. Hey, Nikki. All right, let's see. Pamela Son, thank you. It's actually not hard to do your eyebrows. It's actually really simple. The thing is you can't be scared. Don't be scared at all, because if you are, then you're going to mess up. All right. Let's do some eyeshadows. Now, it kind of looks like she does a little bit of a smoky eye, guys. So, we're going to do a smoky eye. But it's a real kind of contoured type smoky eye here. Let's see. So what am I going to use first? First thing first, I'm the realist. Let me find my little brush. Here, brushy. Here, brushy. I need to get a new little container for my brushes. Now, if anybody's got like any tricks or anything like that with like washing brushes, that would be amazing because I don't know how to do that. Oh, goodness. Where did I put that brush? Bear with me, guys. Just had it. Here's one. Yeah, I got to go back and watch all your videos. I'm actually off to tomorrow and Tuesday. I mean, tomorrow and Thursday. So, okay. So the best thing to do is get you a mirror. Get you a mirror that's got lights on it, like I have right here. It's a two-way mirror. So, or not two-way mirror. It's one of them's it's part magnifying. And that way you can really get in there, really see what's going on. Now, I also have these brushes that I got 2 years ago at Black Friday, and I just started using them because I do like how some of them feel. So, let's get going. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to cut my crease into my eye. Now, what I use, and that is very pigmented, okay, is Urban Decay Beauty with an Edge. The color is called Blackout. Whenever I say it's black, it is black, and it will get everywhere. So that's why you have to make sure that you have plenty of powder right down here. That's the color of it. So I'm just going to take a little bit. And you want to kind of real sexy. Just kind of blow. So what I'm looking here is right where your watermark is. She goes down with the black. So I'm actually going to go down and I'm going to come up in the crease of my eye and go out. Okay. All right. So let's do this, guys. Okay. Can y'all see that? I'm going to make it darker. So what I'm looking at with this picture is she's doing a half moon. So an upside down crescent moon. That would be that would be the perfect way to describe it. I'll get that out in a minute. Now, she does go on the waterline, or not the waterline, but right above the eyelashes on the top lid with the black. And then ever so slightly, from what I'm seeing, she's going up into an angle. So kind of like that. Okay. Of course, we're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it fuller. We're going to do all that. Right now, I'm just cutting the creases. I'm just doing everything that I need to start the actual makeup process or eyeshadow process. And I'm going from here to here to here to here because I really want to look. But when you're doing your cut creases and stuff, you really want to be careful because you don't want to mess up. If you do, it's okay. Don't stress. You can wipe it off and start again. But if you don't wipe it off correctly, you'll get a real muddy looking eye. It'll get real muddy. Okay. Also, remember, they're not sisters. They're not going to be perfect. I also have a lazy eye, so I have to go a little bit higher on one side. But when I'm doing my cut crease, I kind of open my eyes up like this. And that, if you have a hooded eyelid like I do, it pulls it up. So whenever you're like this, it'll look like I have a black eye going on. But we're going to blend that out, so it's okay. Oh, and I meant to say hello to my #1 fan, Eric. How are you? I did not forget you, but I'm just having a ladies' night. Okay. So there's my cut creases, guys. Oh, man, Sephora is so good. I know. I just wanted to give him a shout out just in case that he does watch it. So he'll know I shouted out for him. Okay, now what it looks like is she has went out to about right here. So it's a wing. So we're going to go out. So you're going to go to the bottom of your eye right there. And you just want to kind of bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Just like that. Okay. You want to do that on both sides. Just to where your eyebrow would end right here. So it just wants to go down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take where it's hooded right here. And you're just going to kind of connect it. So it'll look like that. So it's going to look like a V on your eye. It'll look like a V. You want to do that on the other side. So it'll look like that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to really define the black. Okay. We're going to cover in the lighter shades. We're going to do all that in just a minute. But I really want to define this black. And guys, it normally doesn't take me an hour or so to do my makeup. It really only takes me about 30 minutes. The only reason it's taking me a little bit longer is because I'm trying to go step by step. I'm trying to go slower for you guys just so you can really get it, okay? I've been doing my makeup for 15 years, so I'm super used to doing it. So see how this side is now almost defined with the black, okay? Then what you want to do is you just kind of want to go up a little bit with that, so you kind of got like a cat eye going on. Excuse me. Now we're going to do this to this eye. Same thing that we did on the other one. But you really want to get that angle in there, that angle with the black. Thank you, Simply. Now my eyes do start watering a bit, especially whenever I'm doing like step-by-step stuff or something like that. Now, of course, what I'm looking at too is like her eyes are not as wide as mine. They're a lot smaller. Whoa. All right. So my black is done. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull out my Jaclyn Hill, the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Morphe. It's got over 35 colors in it. I really got this for two reasons. One of the colors name is Pooter. The other one is these four colors right here. I'm doing a pageant where I will be dressed up almost like a peacock. These are the colors that I'm going to be doing for that. All right. Now looking on the video and looking here, I can see I need to adjust a thing or two with the black. And you'll go back and forth, back and forth. There, that's better. Okay. Now I'm done with the black right now. So now what I want to do is I want to find a certain brush. Kind of like that one. This one's just a cheap little, oh, it's not. It's e.l.f. It's an eyeshadow brush. It's e.l.f. It's by e.l.f. You also want to make sure that you kind of wipe your fingers off and stuff. If you see, I've got stuff all over me. But I'm going to take, it's the color Beam on here. So it's going to be this color right here. Okay. And that's what's going to go right in here. Okay. But I'm going to press that in. Into that. Okay. And the reason why you're going to press it in is it's also going to help define that black line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same color and I'm just going to go right underneath my eyebrow. Just the arch of my eyebrow. That's all I'm going to use it for. So that's it for that one, okay? For that color. Excuse me. Now, it looks like she uses brown, so we're going to do brown next. So I'm going to go to my trusty e.l.f. again. This one is called e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush. Okay, so we're going to define and we're going to blend this black and the brown. Let me find the brown that I want to use. And it looks like we're going to go with, I'm going to go with Pooter. I'm going to go with Pooter because I like Pooter. So I'm going to kind of swash it in there. Before I do that, take me a puff. Oh, but it's spelled Pooter. It's hilarious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go above, right above the black. Okay? And it goes all the way down, all the way over here. And you're just going to blend. You're just going to start blending it. And don't worry, once you're blending, it's going to take some of that black out, but we're going to go back in and we're going to apply the black again, but in a thinner line. It's okay, Simply. And yes, I am going to show y'all how to put eyelashes on. Because the look is never complete unless you have eyelashes. I could sit here and I can work on these eyes all day, every day. But if I don't have those eyelashes on, it's not going to look right. So as you can see, and I can do it in here now, I'm just taking it and I'm just blending. So you can kind of see the colors are forming. And it's kind of defining the black a little bit, but you got that pewter kind of look going on. And that's a basic smoky eye is what this is. Hi, Debbie Davis. How are you, darling? You're going to be proud of me. I went to Joann's Fabrics and I bought stuff to knit and stuff to crochet because I'm going to teach myself tonight how to do all that. Because I watched a YouTube video and I saw how they did it and it was spectacular. All right, I'm going to leave that brush out. Now we're going to go back to the black. And I'm going to use this little brush right here. Let me tell y'all who this brush is by. This is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick. Okay. Real Techniques brush. Okay. This is for eyes. This color is for eyes. This color is for base. This color is for finish. This is more of like your airbrush kind of look. So I'm actually going to use these tonight and kind of try to figure out how to do more of an airbrush kind of look, okay? But I'm going to use this angled brush, and we're going to define this black. So I'm just going to kind of go over just right at the bottom of the black that I already put on, as you can see, and see how that's now defining it. It's shading. And my husband, Anthony, which on YouTube, his thing is Adventures with Tony. He got contacts and stuff, so now he's able to wear sunglasses. Well, he said the most funniest thing last month, whenever he got them, he said, well, now that I can wear sunglasses, I can throw as much shade as I want to. And I just thought that was hilarious. Now you really want to define the black right there at that V. Especially on here, she's got it really defined. Yes, yes, yes. Sexy Italian Anthony. In February 28th, we will be celebrating 10 years together. They only look outstanding because of the camera. If you really got up and close and personal, they don't look like this. But I think this is like my favorite look thus far. It's really, really, really coming together, guys. Honestly, simply, I have no clue. I don't even know if she has a YouTube channel anymore. I haven't heard from her in a while, and I miss her so much. See, this is my lazy eye right here, guys. But it already looks snatched. All right, let's press some more of this powder in here. All right, now, I don't use eyeliner at all. If you cry, it'll run. What I use is the black eyeshadow. It stays on. It does not run. It stays on forever. So I just take my little brush, my little angle brush, and I just go in. Well, let me repeat that. I don't use eyeliner on the bottom lid. I will on the top. I will use a liquid liner on the top. Okay, so let's do a recap real fast. And I'm just gonna do it really fast. So my bases I used Fit Me. I used 130 for all over coverage, buff beige. Porcelain 110 for highlighting. Coconut 355 for contouring. Maybelline Shine Medium for the dark contours. Loose powder. L'Oreal Translucent 916. That's all the white that you see here. I used New York City or New York Color World Mosaic Face Powder in the color All Over Bronze Glow 724A. 724A. It looks just like this. Okay. I used these powder puffs. Then I used the Urban Decay Blackout to cut my crease in my eyes. Then I used Jaclyn Hill Palette Beam for the light color. Pooter for the brown color. That's where we're at so far. Okay. So now, what I want to do now, because I need to do one thing, and that's to fix this black here. Let's get fixed just a little bit. This one needs to... Bear with me. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little brush that I have. Not this brush. It's this brush. Shannon Rose, what are you doing, Shannon Rose? It's just a little fat blush brush type thing. Now I'm going to kind of, because I have black right in here, and I have powder. So you're going to take it, and you're just going to brush it off. Now, ladies, this is where everything's going to come together, okay? So we're going to brush that off. Then you can just kind of brush down, brush the nose, brush up here in the T-zone, brush all up in here. All right. Now I'm going to apply my mascara, which is from Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. This is something that Simply Beautiful gave me. Oh, the most important thing, before I did my makeup, my base and all that stuff. Before I did any of that, I used the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer that Simply gave me. It works so good. So good. And then for my eyes, of course, I used a primer on it. The Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. You want to get original because it's the best to me that I use. I mean, something else might work better for you guys, but it works so good for me. All right. So I'm going to apply my mascara. And the reason why you really want to do mascara, even if you wear false lashes, is that way they blend in. And to me, there's no correct way or wrong way of putting this stuff on. And I've watched my mom do this so many times. And I don't know why, but when you're putting mascara on, your mouth is always open in a funky position. Okay. Now I'm going to let that dry for just a second. While I'm letting that dry, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how I do my eyelashes. And so I go to Walmart, hair store, wherever. Professionally, I was 18. Professionally, I was 18, but I was doing makeup before then, but I really just was playing with eyeshadows and stuff. I used hair bonding glue. So this is what ladies that get like tracks put in their hair. That's what they glue to bond their hair down with. You just want to use a thin little line of that. And then I use Tickle Me Jesus eyelashes right here. And the smaller ones are what I use on the bottom sometimes. Yes, that's so good. Thank you, Justine. Yeah, you'll see. I've been doing, lashes for forever. Now, if you look at the lash itself, you see how it's shorter on this end than it is on this end. So if I have it like this, hold on, if you see, then that's how you know it's going to go on like that, because you want to start out smaller on the inside and work your way out. Okay. All right, guys. Lashes are very easy. They're very, very easy. So you're going to stick your little angled brush that you had in there, and you're just going to get a little bit of glue. That's not a lot of glue, just enough. Now I'm going to do this up close and personal so that y'all can all see. But what you're going to do is you're going to, right here at the top, you're going to want to go and just kind of brush it on. Just like so. So there's glue on there. If you can see the glue right there. So you just kind of want to pull it over. All right, this is the fun part. Now I'm going to do this one over here. The other one I'll do in the thing, okay? But what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of go like this. And just set it on top of your eyelash, okay? Kind of pull it out a little bit. And you can feel it. That's the thing. Like, you can feel where it's supposed to go. And then just take your finger, kind of push your real lash into it, okay? And while it's still a little wet, go ahead and open your eye just a tad, all right? And then you just want to kind of push up. And see, it's still wet. Justin, I don't ever cut mine. I've had 5 pairs of eyelashes glued together one time. So as you can see, this is like a finished, almost finished look because of the lash. All right. Now we're going to do that again. So you're going to take your glue. You're going to put your glue on like so. Ever so thinly. You don't have to use a lot, especially with hair bonding stuff. You do not have to use a lot. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go. See, my real lashes are right here. I'm just going to go and softly just rest it on my eyelash. This is why you need to have your mascara dried, because that way it's on there, okay? Don't worry if you feel like you're going to glue your eyes shut with this stuff. It has happened to me before, but it does come right off. It does not actually glue your eyes shut. Like I just did it right there. So see how that is? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pinky finger and you're just going to separate. Let it dry for a second. Kind of take your finger and rub it. Then you're going to want to push up while your eyes close. Go ahead and push your lashes together. Jacqueline, you can actually buy some, like, honestly, this size would be perfect for you if you wear glasses. They're really small, but it's just enough to give it a little bit of a definition. So that's the lashes, okay? Now this is the most simplest cleanup I have ever done, okay? Just take it and just wipe the glue off, all right? This is how fast this glue dries, guys. Look, it's now a little ball of glue, okay? Now, I'm going to take, let me find my liquid liner here. Okay, that's my pencil, and I need to do my lips. And this is it. Yes, this is it. All right, this is my liquid liner. Simply, the next time I see you, I will put lashes on you, I promise, and I will show you how to do them in person. All right, so this is my liquid liner. It's Ultimate Precision. It's by Maybelline. It's called Line Stiletto. See that, ladies? So I'm going to shake it. Let's see. And the number is H901, if that means anything. So see how thin that is? Now, I'm going to just quickly apply. What this is going to do is darken all that black. And it's just going to kind of define everything. You don't want to open your eye completely, because if you do, it'll get everywhere. But you're just going to apply it just above the lashes that you just put on. Okay? Now I'm looking at this picture, and I see where she kind of cut it right in here. So we're going to just cut it right in there. Never done this before, so we're going to do it. And I should have probably did this first, but I didn't. It's not your birthdays yet, is it? And Eric's probably tired because of that blue box you got. Just saying. Okay. Now, while that's still a little wet, I'm just going to kind of go in with this black that I have left on this brush, and I'm just going to kind of define it just a tad bit more. Gonna push that in there. Same on this side. Now, what I'm going to do next is now I'm going to take my beauty blender thing. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to take this finishing brush right here. And then don't tell me what the stippling brush, whatever that is. And I'm just going to start stippling. So I'm just going to kind of push everything in like so. Kind of go under. Kind of like that. I don't like that, so we're not going to do it no more. So what I am going to do is what I'm used to doing. Okay? So I'm going to take my Maybelline medium powder brush that I have, or blush, powder puff that I have, right? I don't have any powder on it, but there's plenty still on there. And I'm just going to kind of do circular motions. What this does for me is it's going to cut down on that darkness where you were baking. As you can tell, it's not as dark anymore because we're not baking anymore. So now we're just going to go over. Then once you get down here, you want to kind of bring it down. You just want to blend that down into your chin. What this is going to do is it's going to help you look soft. It's going to help you look beautiful. Now, when we get done, I will go out of here and I will go into the bathroom so that you can really see everything. But if you notice the eyebrows, all that stuff, it's all finished. Now, Shannon Rose has her own little trick of the trade that I like to do. That is with this. Okay. You want to shake it up. I add moles to my face. I actually have a real mole right here. And I always add one right here because Winona Judd always has one right there, okay? I call this my beauty marks. So as you can see, nothing too big. You let that dry. Now we're going to do our lips. Drag queens always draw their lips huge, guys. Like absolutely huge. Oh, that's not good. And then got glue on my thing. Okay. Anyways, so we draw our lips big, okay? Now, the way I do it is I start a V, okay? Ah. Okay, so see, it's really dark right on in there. But that's okay, because what you do, you just powder that down. Now, let's do this and cover this. Now, before I go any further, I want to kind of add a little bit of color in my face. So I'm going to use CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones Contour Building Blush set. It's not too, it's kind of old, but it kind of still works. So I'm going to take this little brush right here with these colors. Just kind of mix it all in there. Mix, 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 mix. Dab, 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 dab. Blow it. Smile. You want to smile and get that, see that cheek. Oh, look at there. Oh. And just a little bit of color. I like to go down my T-zone area. My jaw, my side of my nose, top of my lip. Just to add just a little bit of color. Not too much, just so I can have like a rosy kind of cheek, okay? Now I'm going to use my lipstick that I have. This is Red Velvet. That's the color of this lipstick, okay? I'm going to get my little lipstick brush that Simply gave me. And guys, we're almost done. We are almost done. And then I'm just going to paint. I'm just going to paint my lips on, okay? Because sometimes you can get a little bit too ahead of yourself with the lipsticks and go outside of the line. Okay. So there's that. All right, so I got a lot of fix, but that's okay. Lips are always my hardest thing to do. I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm going to use LA Matte Liquid Lip Color. And I don't know what color this is. Vixen. This is in the shade Vixen. I'm using it because I'm just wanting to lighten it up. All right, ladies. Now I'm going to put on my wig and we're going to see the finished product, okay? All right, let's see here. And this wig is not completely done. I'm actually going to tease it to high heaven and all that good stuff. Make sure my tabs are right. All right, guys. So let's see if I did it correctly. Okay. Now, let me take you in the bathroom just so we can see what Miss Shannon Rose is. So bear with me. Okay. So I think it looks great. What does everybody like? Say, what do they think? Does everybody like that? That's how I do my smoky eyes. Of course, there's more techniques out there. And like the video on here is actually not giving it the justice that it's supposed to or that it should. Plus, this wig is horrible. I don't like this wig. I'm going to tease it to high heaven. All right. So Simply kind of gave me an idea a little while ago. So I hope everybody learned something tonight, and that they can, share with other people, stuff like that. Thank you, Cheryl. So now I'm going to show you the real simple and easy part of the whole entire makeup, and that is taking it off. Okay? So this is how simple it is to take the eyelashes off. Okay? You just take your fingers, pull them right off. Take it, pull it right off. You might have a little bit of glue still on there. That's fine. Now, what I use to take my makeup off with, and you don't have to use it, but I do, because I only have to use about 2 of them, okay? I use Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. These right here. They work amazing. Makes my skin feel so smooth once I'm done. So, let's take it off. So that I can be Sean again. And just ignore my hair. It was just under a wig, and I don't like wigs. There's a lot of static in this bedroom. All right. So, we're going to start at the top. Wipe off, wipe off. Wipe off, wipe off. And something that I like to do whenever I'm taking my makeup off, because I do spend a lot more time on my eyes. I do my eyes last. I love doing my eyes last. And I think it's because I spent so much time doing them. Y'all, when I tell you that this makeup wipe does great, my makeup is almost gone. Like I said, when I tell you my makeup's gone, the makeup's gone. And you can take it, go up like that. Look how simple that was. And now all that's left is my eyeshadow. And right in my things right up here. So look, guys, I'm going to show you. Here is Shannon Rose. That is just one tablet. So let's take off the eye makeup. Simply almost, I did pee myself. I didn't almost anything. Actually, I did because I started laughing so much and I've been sick that I started coughing so bad. And it was hilarious. All right, guys. Now, when you're taking your eyeliner off, right? Eyeliner, eyeshadow liner, whatever. Take your finger, pull down. You don't ever want to take your eyeliner off going this way. You want to go this way with it. Because that way it's actually wiping it off. Because if you go this way with it, you're just smudging it back on. This way you get one swell swoop. Same with the top. You want to just go in with it. And that's actually a cosmetology thing. I am a cosmetologist by trade. But when you're doing a facial, you always want to go in and in. Okay? Because you don't ever want to pull the skin. You want to push it taut. All right, let's do a final once over. Guys, thank y'all so much for coming on tonight. It meant the world to me. I have thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of y'all tonight. From now on, I'm going to be starting calling my show, instead of Buffet Time with Shannon, it's going to be called Rose Garden Variety Show. Because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to show people, once I learn a little bit more about crocheting and about knitting and stuff, I'm going to do stuff on that. Sewing. I love to sew, so I'm going to show how to do patterns, how to cut patterns, how to sew patterns. All types of good stuff. More makeup tutorials. Like tomorrow's live stream will be just on eye makeup. I'm not doing the whole face. I'm just doing eye makeup tomorrow. Okay? Now, does anybody have like any questions that they want me to answer? By the way, 2, and it's gone. Thank you, Simply. All right, the name of the glue, Jacqueline, is called hair bonding glue. It's just a generic name. You go into the store. You can go into your wig store. You can go into Walmart. Ask them for the hair bonding glue. Don't tell them it's for lashes. Just say, I need hair bonding glue. Debbie Davis, I want to get a serger. That's my next purchase is a serger. I'm looking for something. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I have a new makeup case, guys. It's my box that Simply Beautiful gave me because I'm the shit. Oh, that's nothing. That's just a commercial. All right. So we're going to put all my makeup up. Yes, I love the poop. Miss Simply got me that. I adore that. Well, thank you. I like being a little turd. Oh, I do have some news. I started my diet today. I was going to do the ketogenics diet, but it's a little expensive. So I decided to not go with the ketogenics right now. What I am doing, though, is the Slim Fast. And I know that sounds crazy because a lot of people, it's hard to lose weight on that or whatnot. I've already heard the whole, oh, you're not going to lose so much weight and yada, yada, yada. But I am. But I'm counting my calories too, horsehair. I'm doing 1,700 calories a day. So that's not a lot of calories for me. Because I'm used to eating 1,700 calories just in one sitting, just because I'm big. But I'm happy, and 2018 is going to be my year. It's going to be the best year. We're going to have more followers. We're going to have more everything. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as I get to 500, then I'm going to do a thank you kind of giveaway type thing. Okay, Justin, thank you so much, baby, for coming in. I appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this tutorial kind of live stream tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed everybody here tonight. I greatly appreciate everybody. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are, like I always say, you're my family, not my friends. Also, I did my very first video, like actual video, kind of explaining the new 2018, whatever year we're in now. So I'm explaining that in there. Please, once I get it uploaded, go comment, like, share, do whatever you need to. All right, guys, I love y'all so much, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? And I will definitely text you tomorrow, Simply, okay? Much love, babies.